There's a quiet way people who grew up in the 1990s tend to move through the world. You notice it in conversation, in how they listen, in how they pause before reacting. It's not loud or performative. It's subtle, almost grounded, as if they're standing with one foot in the past and one in the present, and somehow balanced. They belong to a rare bridge generation, old enough to remember life before constant connection, young enough to adapt when the digital world arrived. Their childhood wasn't archived, no endless photos, no videos uploaded in real time. Moments existed, then disappeared, and because of that, those moments mattered. Saturday morning cartoons weren't flexible. You couldn't pause them, you couldn't rewind. If you missed an episode, it was simply gone. That limitation did something important psychologically. It trained attention. It taught presence. You showed up when something mattered because there was no second chance to capture it later. Their early years were shaped by waiting for a favorite song to come on the radio, waiting weeks for a movie release, waiting months to save enough money for a single CD. This wasn't deprivation, it was anticipation, and anticipation built patience. Research calls this delayed gratification, but lived experience calls it learning that good things take time. Then came the shift. They remember when the internet wasn't automatic, when going online meant planning around a shared phone line, when friendships required effort, calling a house phone, talking to a parent first, arranging a meeting days in advance. Boredom wasn't filled by scrolling. It was solved with imagination, creativity, or simply sitting with it. This timing shaped a very specific relationship with technology. People from the 90s use it comfortably, but they don't lose themselves in it. They understand convenience without confusing it for connection. They remember when privacy was normal, not something you had to actively defend. Psychologically, this generation carries a dual awareness. They can appreciate silence without feeling anxious. They can communicate digitally without needing constant validation. They value real connection because they experienced it before it was filtered, optimized, or monetized. They also learned resilience through small, everyday challenges that no longer exist. Navigating with physical maps, solving arguments without instant proof, figuring things out without search engines, even recording songs off the radio, hoping the DJ wouldn't talk over the ending, required patience, timing, and problem-solving. These experiences didn't feel profound at the time, but they quietly built mental toughness, resourcefulness, a sense of self not entirely dependent on external feedback. That may be why talking to someone from the 90s often feels different. They're present without being distant, tech-savvy without being consumed, adaptable without losing their core. They lived through the moment the world sped up, and somehow they learned how to keep their own pace.